afternoon, everybody. This is the Two Old Farts. My name's Chuck.
I'm Lou. I'm about looking at 2 off horse. Show that number 1 again.
So when we get started and I hit record, we get a 5-second countdown. So I'll be like, and then I went like that, and then he started cracking up.
All right.
So hey, look, we got our shirts on.
Yeah. See?
We got our shirts on. Thank you, Kaylee. Yep. That's right. And look what else I got.
Uh-oh. Well, this is water in this UTSA cup that Jordan gave me. I don't know if you can see it or not, but it turns color. It turns color when you put something cold in it. So I'm drinking more water. I should be drinking that.
And this looks like beer when you pour it into this glass. It looks just like beer.
And this is what I use mine for.
But that's not the same thing. That's from Worst Fest, Dad. This is what Kaylee got us. It matches our shirt. It's got our logo on it.
But this is one that you gave me. That's what I use it for.
From when we went to Worst Fest a few years ago.
Yeah. So anyway.
So, hey, where were we last night? Tell everybody.
We went to see Tanya Tucker. That was a pretty good show.
Yeah, it was.
I wonder if she came back on and did a encore.
No, sir, she did not. Dad, when the lights come on and the house music comes on, they ain't coming back. That's it.
Well, she's 64. I thought she was 66, but she's only 64.
Yeah, I thought she was just a little bit older than that. But yeah.
But I thought she put on a good show. The only thing I would have liked to see different, I would like to have seen her daughter sing a song, rather than
being the backup. Yeah.
But that would be good for her daughter's career if that's what her ambitions are, and apparently so, because she's doing a backup. But that was in the pictures you posted this morning of the two of them. It was pretty cool.
I tried to get as best as I could, but when they have red lights up on stage, it makes it very hard to get good pictures.
Yeah. Especially when there's people sitting and standing in front of you. But it was a good show. I enjoyed it, and it was worth the $20 to park up close and not have to walk.
Yeah, it was. And you know what I did not know? She has her own tequila. Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
It's Cosa Salvaje. Cosa Salvaje tequila. I didn't notice, but I saw the pink T-shirts, but I just thought it was, something with her, or maybe an album title or something. Right. But Brenda noticed. Ooh, excuse me. That's what happens when you drink beer and podcast. Yeah, she's got her own tequila, and she mentioned it up on stage. Did you remember?
Yes. Yeah.
I did not know she had tequila.
So we'll have to get some and try it one of these days.
Are you going to try it? You say try it, but are you going to try it?
Well, it's been a long time, like about 65.
That's 66. A long answer to either yes or no.
But I might, yes. Just
might is not yes. Might is not no.
So anyway,
I need a north and a south or an east and a west.
We're going to do it.
We're going to do it. You heard it, folks. You heard it right here on the Two Old Farts podcast.
We're going to do it. But I really enjoyed the show last night. It was good. So I'm looking forward to see Pam Tillis. She is a little bit older than Tanya, not much. I think she's like 65, something like that. But her father was who I was.
Yeah, we remember we had tickets for both of them before COVID. It was like 2018, maybe.
Yeah.
And then he backed out, and then they came back on, and then they just canceled it.
Right.
And then not long after that, he passed away.
Passed away, yeah. But your mom and I got a chance to see him at Maxwell
Maxwell Air Force Base.
At the NCO club a long time ago. If I remember correctly, I think your grandma and grandpa, Papa and Nanny was with us, or Granny.
Oh, really? Well, who was watching me?
Your Aunt Carolyn.
Aunt Carolyn. Good old Aunt Carolyn.
And somewhere in that garage, I think I have an autographed, or your mom does, a CD. You know, that's the other thing. I thought it was pretty cool last night of her doing the autographs when she was, on stage there singing and all those. That's the first time I've seen that by an artist.
Yeah, me too. Normally they try to not have that happen because there's only a certain amount of time that they have on stage and they got a certain amount of songs to go through.
Yeah.
But it was nice that she took the time to do that for the fans. It was really special for them.
And towards the end, one of the coolest things was somebody gave her their boot, and she signed their boot. Her daughter came off from back of stage and picked it up and gave it to her. I thought that was pretty neat too. That's.
Oh yeah. You could definitely tell she was very grateful and happy to be there.
Yeah. And I tell you, I think that was the largest crowd I've ever seen at Floors.
It was one of the largest I have seen. Yeah. It was packed. And it got packed early. I have never seen it get that packed, especially the tables, because we were fortunate enough to be able to get a porch table again this time. And, of course, we were always the first one to get there. But within, 30, 45 minutes, like a good 50% of the tables were already occupied before the opening act even started, and that never happens.
Yeah, and that VIP section was filled up quick, too. It was, by the time the opening act...
Oh, the seats up by the stage?
Yeah. So, it was a good show. It was well worth it. There are a few people in your life that you like to see that you just won't forget. In fact, I saved my wristband. So on the back of hers, last night I wrote the name and the date and stuff like that. That's just something I like to do. One of these days, you guys will look at it. We'll just bring back memories.
Yep, it will.
But anyway.
So that was Saturday. Guess where I was Friday?
You were at a concert.
I was at another concert.
Yeah, I saw the pictures.
5 bands. Yep, it was a local band, Exile. Then it was. Hang on, I got the flyer right here. Hold on. It's right here.
And that was early. You were there about 4:30, right?
I got there at 4:00 because I got the VIP meet and greet. So we got this. We got it signed. We got to sit in and watch sound check. Got our merch. I got my laminate signed. Hang on. Oh, crap.
You don't fall over there.
I got the goodie bag signed. God, I'm having all kinds of trouble. Couldn't get my headphones on. So anyway, it was Exile, Enforced, Acid Witch, Exhumed, and Venom Incorporated. And we were the second show on the stop. First was Dallas, San Antonio, then Houston.
Oh, wow. Okay. So who are you going to go see next?
Hold on. Well, there was a couple in July I was going to go see, but I'm not going to be here.
Yeah.
So, but let's see what else is next. That's pretty much it till August.
Okay.
Yeah, because I got nothing in July. August. In August, I got Clutch. Then right after Tina's birthday, I got the Counting Crows. And who else is going to be with the Counting Crows? Dashboard Confessional. Then at the end of the month, is a Mongolian metal band called the Who, the Who. They do this thing called throat singing. It's really freaking cool, man. Really cool. You got to check it out sometime. I'm really looking forward to seeing the Who. Check them out. HU, Mongolian throat Mongolian metal. They do throat singing. It's really, really cool. Okay. I've seen them before a couple of years ago on tour with, God, they're out of Denmark. God, I can't think of their name right now. But anyway, I was blown away. Everybody was blown away. Then on September 1st, it was just announced, I want to get tickets at Squar, Crowbot, and 200 Stab Wounds. That's going to be sick.
Okay.
Then on the 2nd, that's when you and I got Pam Tillis in September.
Yep. I'm looking forward to that. She, her father, Ben Mel Tillis, she's actually had some accolades herself. She, inducted to the Grand Ole Opry, and she's Country Female Vocalist of the Year in '94. And she's kind of like Tanya. They had a lot of early hits in their younger years. Tanya at 13 had a #1 hit with Delta Dawn. That's pretty unusual at that age. Then the crossover when you get older still have that same kind of popularity. So that's a testament to her and her talent.
Yeah, it is.
So who are you going to go see when you go to Germany? I know you got a trip you got to take about 30 days.
Yeah, so I saw that I think the Eagles of Death Metal are going to be there right after I get there in Frankfurt. I'm going to maybe try to go see that, but I've just got to dig in and see what bands are out there.
Yeah.
In Germany.
I know you're looking forward to some good German beer and food.
I am.
So what is it that they have that you like so well?
Everything. Schnitzel, pommes frites, Hähnchen, currywurst. Basically, it's all the street food that's there after the bars close. So after you've got your drink on, you can go get you some greasy chicken and French fries, or schnitzel sandwiches, or currywurst, or something. That's what I like the best. They got great Greek food. They just got great everything over there, man.
You need to just focus on your camera.
Why is that?
Or is it mine?
What happened?
It's kind of fuzzy.
Oh, yeah. Brenda noticed that too. So, yeah, I don't know what happened.
That just goes back to my argument.
Some of the pictures turned out okay.
It just goes back to my argument. The better look at the O2.
Shit. Whatever, old man. Whatever.
So the other day we were talking. You and your mom and Brenda got into this argument. Fold or wide?
So, yeah. So it's the great toilet paper debate. So, ladies and gentlemen, like every good military war story, it started off, no shit, there I was. We were just on the other side of that wall, to your right, my left, in the dining room, Father's Day. We were all gathered around the table, you, me, Mom, Brenda, Mackenzie, Tina. Yep, and I don't know how we got on the subject. I don't know if it was Brenda or if it was me, but because Brenda likes to mock me about toilet paper, because she's like, why do you always fold your toilet paper? And I'm like, doesn't everybody fold their toilet paper? And she's like, no, you wad it up. And I'm like, then you'll get poop on your hands. She's like, not if you do it right. So that just started, this whole folding, wadding toilet paper. And so I fold. What do you do?
I fold too.
And Brenda wads, and I think Mom said she wads too, doesn't she?
Yep, she wads too.
And my sister, she wads it up too.
Yeah.
So what is this?
Here's some facts you can, and I'll share with your mom. 44% of the people fold. 22% wad. But there's also another. Now, I didn't get the percent on this. It's called WAFOLD. WAFOLD.
I think I saw that too.
Combination.
So they fold it and then wad it?
Fold it and wad it, yeah. But the reason most people want with the fold, so that way you can double wipe. And also
fold it again and you get another wipe out of it.
Yeah, and you're able to wipe and not touch those parts you don't want to touch. That's the advantage of folding. I'm sure there's a lot more to it. We do some more research or stuff like that. But so I'm sure we'll have this argument to continue down the road some more.
So, but that just begs the question: if most mothers raise their children and then do a lot of the potty training, and if most of the women, or at least the women in our family, wadded, why didn't they teach the boys to wad it? Because I don't think my mom taught me to wad it.
I have no idea.
Inquiring minds want to know, you know.
When I was growing up, sometimes it wasn't a matter of wadding or folding. It was called
corn. What was it a matter of?
It was called corn cobs.
Yeah, that's just nasty. Wiping your backside with a corn on the cob.
But I think I got mine from the military. I think that's where it really started.
They taught?
Yeah.
They taught you how to wipe your ass in the Air Force?
Well, they got to teach you something, right?
Well, in the Army, they taught us not to pee on our hands.
Yeah. So, anyway, it's a good story and a good conversation. We'll have to continue that.
I thought it would be a funnier conversation, but I think this thing just kind of fell flat with you and me. Maybe we're just not as funny as we think we are. I don't know.
It'd be interesting to hear, see what the people who listen to us got to say about it. If they wad or fold, or they waffle, or whatever.
It would be interesting if we could ever hear from them.
Yeah. Maybe we get your Aunt Carolyn to pitch in there and see what she does. Be interesting.
It would be nice.
Yeah. So. But I thought it was pretty interesting when I looked up at it. It kind of shocked me at 44% fold. Now, it didn't differentiate between men and women or anything like that. It just said 44% fold. I'm sure there's a lot more into it if you want to go look at it. But it's a good conversation. It's a good conversation piece.
I'll have to learn to see how I can do a poll or something on Twitter or something and send it out and see what happens.
Yeah. When you post this one, maybe you go on Facebook and Twitter, and I'll do the same thing. When once you post this day, I'll ask that question and see what kind of response we get.
Well, why don't you ever get on social media and do stuff?
I wish I had an excuse, but I don't have one.
Why not?
I can tell you something. It'd probably be a lie. But to change the subject, did you wish your Uncle Leonard a happy birthday today?
No, I didn't know it was his birthday.
Yeah, today's his birthday. So I called him and talked to him for a while.
You didn't tell me.
I called him and talked to him for a while and sang happy birthday to him, and we got a big laugh out of that. And he thinks I should sell that record. We could make $1 million off of it.
Hey, I'm on Twitter right now, and I'm going to create a poll.
Okay.
I'm doing it right now.
So
for debate
Are you going to put a little bit about the conversation and our conversation?
Hang on.
That'd be interesting to see what kind of response we get.
I'm going to leave it open for 7 days.
All right.
And it's live. The poll is live. So our Twitter account is at @2_old_farts.
Okay.
The Great Toilet Paper Debate poll is out. It will be interesting to see if anybody does the poll.
Next Sunday we'll talk about, see what kind of results we get, what kind of response we got.
Hopefully, yeah. So hey, we're doing okay on our podcast. According to Podbean, we're up to 2,650 all-time downloads. Let me see. Statistically, 28 downloads this month. Not too shabby. It's almost one a day.
Yeah.
A little more. So we had another one from Canada. So far this month from Canada, we've had 4, and we had one from the UK.
Oh, wow. That's pretty neat.
Yeah, and 23 from the United States. So we've had California, Montana, Texas, Florida, Tennessee, Virginia, Ohio, Pennsylvania, New Jersey.
Okay.
Yeah, we're doing pretty good.
It's not bad for 2 old
and
farts.
Washington, D.C. Yeah, okay. Not too bad for a couple old farts. Yeah. So people are listening. Not many. And I think the biggest thing that probably hurts us is we're not consistent. At best, we do 3 podcasts a month. On average, it's just 1 or 2.
Yeah.
We don't really have a format. We don't do true crime. Maybe we could talk about movies and TV shows we watch. I don't know. We mostly just talk Alabama football, but that's kind of a very niche offense conversation.
Yeah, right now I'm watching the College World Series. That's going pretty good. Florida and LSU. They went 11 innings last night. LSU pulled out 43. They play again this afternoon at 2. Hopefully they'll split it and we'll play another one again tomorrow. But that SEC pretty strong. Looking out. But it's fun to watch all the talent from all those different schools. Oral Roberts was in there. They held in towards the end of the last hour. Got eliminated. But I'm going to tell you what, that Oklahoma softball team, the girls softball team,
they're tough.
They're awesome. The next events I'm going to watch is we got the girls college softball championships coming up, and the Little League World Series coming up here in August. So that's going to be interesting. Texas is one of the states that has won the most with the girls softball. And actually up by Waco in that area, they've actually won, I don't remember, I want to say 4 or 5 times in the championship. Speaks a lot for that area.
Okay.
But it's fun watching these young adults, and you'd be surprised. And watching the Little League the Little League World Series, how many of those players go on to make it into the big leagues? So that's a real stepping stone for young athletes.
Yeah, the Little League World Series, absolutely.
Yeah. So something that comes up it's good to watch and give them their dues and credit. And between that and this hot weather, I don't know what else we're going to do. It's hot.
Sweat. Sweat. That's what we did last night. Just sitting there at that table, just sweating.
Yeah. And you go home and back of your shirt's wet.
Yep.
But you know what? When you have good entertainment, you don't think about it too much or as much.
No, and it was fun.
Yeah.
What I liked most is the fact that there was another good mix of crowd at the concert. Older folks,
oh yeah,
your age, my age, on into their 20s and 30s. Just the whole spectrum of age. Everybody was there to hear her, and like you said, it was probably one of the most largest crowds that I've seen at Floors. The line was out the door, literally, to just get in.
And that was at 7:00 when the doors opened.
Yeah.
And what I learned last night,
down the street.
When you get in that line, you make sure you distinguish between VIP and porch table.
Or just, the tables, yeah. Because those were for the VIP stage seats.
Yeah. So, but it was fun. And I thought the service last night was a little bit better than what we usually. It's always good, but I thought last night was excellent. I thought the lady that was in our area was really friendly and did a really good job.
I think it was because the owner was across the table from us.
Do what?
I said, I think it was because the owner or somebody from the ownership group was at the table in front of us.
Nah, I think that was just her personality.
Yeah. No. Well, no, our server, she was top notch. There was no doubt about that. But I'm talking about just overall. Like, this is the first time in years that they were taking our orders for food at the table. They haven't done that in a long time. And I don't know if it was because the owners were sitting at the next table over. And then when they had their food delivered to them, it was the chef from the back who brought their food out to them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, well, that's what happens when you be the top dog, right? I mean, that's some of the perks.
I guess. But our server, she was awesome. She was on it. And she was the only one that I saw working that whole area.
Yep. We just got to tell them they need to put some fans back in there.
Yeah, they need to move some air. I'll tell you that. That's for sure.
Yeah, they could put a couple circulating fans, or at each end, might be one in the middle or something like that, and get a little breeze going. And with the breeze we had last night, it wasn't too bad. But if we'd had somewhere,
just move some air, man. That's all you got to do.
Yeah. But it was a good event. It was a fun night, and I really enjoyed it. And some of these people, when you get to be my age, you don't get a chance to see them again. And just to show you how short life is, I was telling you last night on my way the other day to get my hair cut. I don't know why. I was just saying, well, I hope that my barber hasn't passed away, because it's been over a month.
Why would you think that?
I don't know. It just pops in my head when I'm driving, because
that's kind of a morbid thought. I hope the lady that cuts my hair ain't dead.
Yeah, I have no idea why that popped in my mind. So when I go in and I don't see her, so I asked the barber, I said, "Where's Sheila?" She passed away Memorial Day. I said, "Oh man." I've been going to her for a couple of years, several years now. Because when I go in, I just plop my butt down in the chair, and she just remembers how to cut my hair the way I like to have it cut, and shave the back of the neck, and that hot towel and all that kind of stuff. We talk about a little Alabama football, because she's from Alabama originally, and her husband retired military, so we had a lot of things in common. There was two other folks that came in my age group behind, and they did the same thing. When they first told me, I said, I'll come back. I had to walk back out to my car and sit down for a few minutes and kind of get my thoughts together. Then decide if I want to go and let one of the other barbers or do something else, But that's weird, huh? To have that thought. I swear to God, I have no idea why that pops in my mind.
So on that morbid note, Take a look at the time, old man.
I can see it. We're at 30 minutes. And
on the dot.
Yeah. We're
not going to talk about any more morbid things about people dying.
It's been a wide range of conversation this morning, right? Toilet paper, people dying.
Toilet paper, people dying, beers, T-shirts, concerts.
But that's what makes life interesting. That's what makes us the two old farts.
Yep, you never know what you're going to get. Life is like a box of chocolates.
And I'm going to get with your oldest daughter there and find out where she got these shirts made. I was thinking we might want to get a baseball cap made.
I was thinking that today while I was in the shower, thinking that maybe we could start developing some merch and putting it on for sale, like T-shirts, hats, maybe some koozies, maybe some mouse pads. I don't know if people want to buy any of that junk. I don't know, because not too many people listen to our junk.
Well, if we put something out there and we wear it around a little bit, we might be surprised. Especially
maybe on the back we have hey, we have a podcast. What's that?
I said, especially as much we wear the hat and wear the shirt and stuff like that. Because a lot of people ask me, when I'm talking, I didn't know you have a podcast. So we just got to get them to respond and give us some feedback.
Well, shoot, Dad, we got to get our own family to listen.
That's true. Get your mom and Brenda to listen would be.
Yeah, we might double our downloads for the week.
All
right, people. Y'all be good. Y'all be safe. We'll see y'all hopefully next week. And maybe we'll do a special 4th of July episode.
Sounds good. Maybe we'll get some feedback on this toilet paper conversation. Yep,
we have a poll on Twitter, the Great Toilet Paper Debate, for at the Two Old Farts. It's not all one word. You got to put an underscore after each word, because somebody else has the Two Old Farts all one word on Twitter.
Yeah. Sounds like a winner.
All right, everybody. Y'all take care. Y'all be safe.
We'll see you next time. Love you guys.
All right. Love you guys too. Love you, Dad.
Love you too, son. Take care.
All right. You too.
Bye.
All right. Bye.